And today I will be doing my presentation on James Gosling, one of the most famous computer scientists of the world and the father of Java. In this presentation, we're going to be covering his education, his career, his accolades, awards, and some of his books. So for education, he went to the University of Calgary. He got his bachelor's degrees in science for computer science in 1977. And he wanted to broaden his horizons, so he went out of Canada to Carnegie Mellon University. He got his MA, his PhD, which he completed in 1983. And then for his career, right out of his PhD program, he started working at Sun Microsystems, and it went well for him because he started, a little project called Sundrew, which was later changed to News, which is Network Extensible Windows Systems, and it was going to be used for different hardware platforms and operating systems. So an early version of Java, I guess, if you will. But then this is when Java was actually made, okay? And it was originally called Oak, but they, moved it aside. They called it Java, and they called it the Green Project. So it was going to be used in so many things, computers, telephones, different types of smart devices, and now it's used in pretty much everything. C++ and Java are one of the main programming languages. And but sadly, Oracle corporations acquired Sun Microsystems, so he had to leave. He went to Google. He didn't enjoy his time there, so he only stayed for half a year. And then he went to Liquid Robotics. He worked there for a couple years, and ultimately he went to Amazon Web Services, and he stayed there as a distinguished engineer. So for his accolades, he made Java, and whoa, what's Java? Okay, so Java is a programming language, and it's used in everything. So many things. So the reason we play video games, we're able to play video games, the reason we're able to watch movies, it's all because of this. All those websites with all the codes, all these applications with all the codes. And then he also made satellite data acquisition systems, which they work by receiving high rate data transmissions, and in 4 steps, they collect new data, they convert it into legacy data, then they share the data, and then they purchase the data, right? And then he also made a multi-processor version of Unix, which they use two or more CPUs in a single computer with the same RAM, and what it does is they boost, or I guess make the completion speed, your execution speed for whatever you're doing quicker. So that like really helped out. Instead of waiting 30 seconds for an action, they probably lowered it to 25. Okay, and then for his accolades part 2, so he made a lot of compilers, which was essentially just where you can convert one language into a different type of language, and they're also used to show people how to code. So if something's really hard, then it just like, kind of like eases it down just so they're able to get it. He also made a mail system, so it's basically like email. You can send, receive messages electronically over a computer network. And he made a window manager, which when you have your tabs open, you're able to either stack one on top of the other, or you can just till them, which is like little screens all on your screen. So you could have 3 screens on your screen, 4 screens, or stack, whichever works. And then he has a lot of awards. This man was esteemed. So he had he was awarded the Economist Innovation Award in 2002, the Flame Award, UCNX Lifetime Achievement Award in 2002 as well. And he was made an officer of the Order of Canada, which is the second highest civilian award you can get. And then afterwards, in 2013, he became a fellow of the Association for Computing Machinery. He was awarded an IEEE John von Neumann Medal, and he was named a Computer History Museum Fellow for the conception, design, and implementation of the Java programming language. This man did it all, okay? And then for books, he wrote quite a bit at the beginning. He really wanted people to understand what Java was. He wanted people to know how to code it. He was basically like Jesus, the Jesus of coding, right? So he was trying to do everything for everyone, and it worked. The reason we advanced so far was because of him. He made this language so much easier to for people to use, for people to code. And this is my works cited.